All right, in this video, I'm going to go over the Aux Tools Material Blender node, and this is for Redshift. This node is a lot simpler than the texture importer node. So I'm going to keep this simple. I already have it all set up. I already ran it. Just going to explain a little bit about how it works and also speak to some of the limitations Redshift runs into with this. So I have a rock set up, I have a rock texture, I have some moss textures, I have a mask set up, and I don't want to assign materials by primitive group. I want to blend them with a point mask, like this direction mask I have set up. So just real quick, so just like the rock texture importer, it also has a CopNet preview. You can set that up, and this is what mine turned out to look like over here. Here's how it looks with some lighting. Again, Copernicus is in beta, so may not work and may change quite a bit in the future, but just a handy thing if you want to visualize in the viewport what your blended material will look like. We have some pretty standard material options here. Set first material as base. That just means that we're using this as a base instead of a Redshift surface material. So you can go either way on that. Then you can also select which layers you're going to copy from the Redshift material into the new blended material, as well as the blend value for each of those. The direction mask will apply to all the values, and if there is, the layer mask attribute will apply to all of these values, but you can still adjust that afterward. So this will take in the dir mask, and still it'll either not consider the mask at all with a value of 0 or fully apply the mask at a value of 1. And you can add a few more layers, though the important thing here is Redshift has a problem with merging and blending multiple shaders. It starts to fall apart around 6 or 7 shaders, and it also slows down quite a bit in the render. So that's something to keep in mind. I would recommend no more than a few layers at a time on a given object in a given blended material. So let's go ahead and see what we have for our render. We have a mask and a couple of materials blended together. And what that looks like in the material network is it's going into the other materials that I had imported from the texture importer and grabbing the nodes, the different shader nodes. And there's 3 main types of shader nodes we're working with, which is surface, displacement, and bump map. And it has to go into each of those materials and import each one of those Redshift material types. We have the blenders set up and the attribute set up according to what we specify up in our material blend node. So that's pretty much it. I did try to get this to work with Karma. I did find a way to get it to blend a couple of materials. It was really buggy, anything more than 2 materials and it would break. So I am not going to support that at all at this time. Hopefully in the future they can fix their Karma MPLX blending implementation to support more than 2 materials. And also just bugs and crashes, pretty common over there. Feel free to email me or message me on whatever platform you purchased the project on with any feature requests that you may have or any feedback or troubleshooting needed. And other than that, you can comment on the video, let me know what you think and what else you might want.